started their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Ready to throw on 3rd and 1. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the...
Under pressure, and he 38. Shaquille Barrett. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Off the play fake, here's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make... And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Fournette on the counter, and they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 2nd down and 4, Brady. This one taken in by Otten. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Otten really landed in a nice situation when Tampa Bay picked him on day 3 of the draft. He goes to an offense that likes to use more than one tight end. He's got an immediate opportunity to play his way on the field. Plays like that will only get him more looks. A nice first down pickup there.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Rodney McLeod up to make the tackle. The final shot before half for Brady. And this one caught by Cameron Braid. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we now proceed to the start of the second half. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Well, the Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. 45's the mic.
They go play action with Ryan. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 83 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to Taylor on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
They go play action now. Ryan hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. 4th down. Here's Ryan. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Now Brady, maybe a free play here. Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right, already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Again, here's Bernard. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts' 18-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. To throw is Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Julio Jones, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers get a bit closer. They'll try and run with Bernard. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Now it's Ryan. And that will be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They're going on fourth down. It's Ryan. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
It's surprising that Indianapolis is Yannick Ngakoue's 15th in the last 4 seasons. He's never had fewer than 8 sacks and 2 forced fumbles in a year, producing everywhere he's been.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
He's got the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. 3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Now it's Ryan. This one completes Alec Pierce. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now we give to Taylor. Oh, he's got some breathing. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 44 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't